you.
Oh, good you've arrived.
Yeah.
What's all the rush? We were coming here anyway.
Well, I asked him to ring you, and we wanted to catch Martin before he went to work.
Oh, good, because I'm not in till 9:30.
Oh, well, you can join us for a drink.
Of tea.
I've already had a cup, thanks.
Oh, you haven't had this. It's a celebratory libation.
Oh, yeah?
And you can ask us what we're celebrating.
Well, it can't be Valentine's Day. That's gone.
And Pancake Tuesday's tomorrow.
Yeah. If it wasn't February, I'd say Christmas. Is it your birthday?
Oh, better than that.
What?
Oh, and we want you to be the first to know.
Yes?
Hayley has consented to do me the honour of becoming my wife.
Your wife?
Yeah, we're engaged, look.
Congratulations!
Oh.
I could clean up, Janice. You saw them, they were lapping it up. I'm good at it.
Yeah, you and Buddy Ollie. If it's not one of you with your hands up Jackie Dobbs's jumper, it's the other.
I didn't have my hands up her jumper.
No, that's right. She were wearing some at the size of a second-class postage stamp. You can't get your fingernail in there.
She was pinching me, LP.
And what were you pinching?
Look, if I've told you once, I've told you 100 times.
And I've told you 1,000 times, get a job. A proper one. None of this DJing like. That's just an excuse to get away and see her.
She's not my type.
Oh, Les, you needn't lie. I can't face work with more of your lies ringing in my ears.
I'm not lying, I'm telling you the God's honest truth.
No, Les, that's what I'm telling you. We haven't got any money. We can't manage on what I earn. So you are going to go down that job centre and you're going to get yourself a proper job.
What job?
One that you read off the cards. And if there's not one simple enough, get somebody else to read it for you.
I want to be a DJ.
I'm going to kill you if you say that again.
I'm good at it, I'm a natural, I've got what it takes.
Les, get out the way of the door. I swear to you, if you don't, I'm going to walk right through you.
Janice!
Get out the way!
Just look at this lot. All returns.
Well, you'll have to order some girly magazines to make up the losses.
Dirty magazines, you mean? No, thank you.
Well, if you don't say something to Nita, you might as well empty all those periodicals off the shelves and stack the lot.
Oh, you're Miss Optimistic today, aren't you?
Well, she wants telling.
I know she does.
I'll go over. I feel like explaining to her where she gets off at.
Look, it's a new venture. She's bound to make a few mistakes at the beginning.
But she's undermining your business. See, people come in for a newspaper. They buy a few sweets, a packet of cigarettes, it mounts up.
I know it does.
Well, don't you want to tackle her?
Well, a few years ago, I'd have been across there on her doorstep before she'd chance to open up. My age, I just want a quiet life. Anyway, just a few newspapers.
Shall I be your heavy mob?
No, it's up to me. I'm sole proprietor. I'll have a quiet word with her myself.
Well, go on. Go over now.
Well, I'll just give it a few minutes.
Oh, thanks, love.
So how did the disco finish up?
All right, I suppose.
Did I miss much? Queen, king.
Only our Les making a fool of himself. Jack, pick up 5, last cards.
Well, fair's fair, Janice. I mean, I know he's not brilliant, but I've seen worse.
I don't mean he's DJing. Anyway, where did you get off to?
I sloped off with Steve McDonald.
Thought I'd had a bad time.
He's all right, is Steve.
You haven't got any gold bullion in your house, have you? Or a Swiss bank account?
Not so as you'd notice, no.
Good. Because that's all he'd be interested in.
Well, you must have fancied me for some other reason, then.
Can't think what. Chipped.
Right then, ladies, back to work. Or collect an empty pay packet. Whatever you prefer.
Oops.
That's a nice ring.
Oh, yeah, it's lovely. It's very old.
Oh, you've got it on the wrong finger. Have I? Yeah, it should be on either hand. Like that means you're engaged.
Oh.
Hayley,
What?
Sum it up.
did Roy give you that?
He did, yeah.
Oh, it's nice. You've gone and done it, haven't you? You've got yourself engaged.
I was going to tell you, Rovers.
Hayley's got engaged. Hayley's got engaged.
She can't be.
Hey, she has. Look.
What's the point?
There you go. Thanks very much.
You. Bye.
See you later. Bye.
Hello, love. Nita, can I have a word? Can I ask you, have you shifted many newspapers today?
Quite a few.
I thought so. Because ours have all gone back.
Really?
Look, I'll come straight to the point, love. You probably don't realise this, but between the cabin and the corner shop, there's always been a sort of, well, not an agreement, an understanding. I don't sell bread, you don't sell newspapers.
Well, Fred never said anything.
Well, maybe not, but that's the way it's always been. We don't tread on each other's toes.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Sullivan, but I'm running a business. You can't expect this shop to be stuck in aspic. This is the 90s. I've got to take decisions, and there's nothing to say that I can't sell newspapers.
Well, no, I'm not suggesting there is.
So what's your point?
Well, I've always got on well with whoever was running the corner shop. I wouldn't like that to change.
Why should it?
Well, it will if you stock my lines and ruin my livelihood.
Give people what they want, and they'll come back. This is a corner shop. I'm merely providing a service. I sell whatever I can fit on the shelves.
Well, fair enough. But can't you buy in the lines that I don't carry?
I'll buy what I want to buy.
So long as it fits on a shelf?
Basically, yeah.
You could regret that. Remember, you don't only need customers round here. You need friends as well.
I'm sure you mean well. Thanks for your advice.
Don't mention it.
It's the last one. I dumped it by the window. Oh, cheers, mate. Listen, what's your name?
Vic.
Steve. Listen, if you want to do this job full time, there's always one of these blokes letting me down.
I fetch and carry enough for my dad in the corner shop.
That's your job then, is it? Labourer?
Sort of. According to him, I'm learning the business from the bottom up.
Oh, sounds like my dad. Talks a load of rubbish.
You won't believe the half of it.
Well, listen, mate, thanks for your help. Can you just put these on a bench in there for us? And I'll buy you a pint in the Rovers later, yeah?
Fine.
Okie dokes.
Steve! Thanks a lot for the other night. What? You dumped me.
How can I dump you? We're not even going out with each other.
No, but we went to the disco together.
No, I agreed to go to the disco. It wasn't a date, was it?
Well, you ignored me all night and went off with Linda.
Yeah, I know. I'll see you later.
We went there together. What were you doing with her?
Well, probably the same as what you were doing with Ashley.
You made me look a fool.
Look, chill out, Lorraine. I'll see you later. I'll be in the Rose about 1 o'clock.
Steve!
Gin and tonic when you've got your coat off, barmaid. No one seems to be serving in this pub.
What's the matter with her?
Don't ask me. This place is like a church today, cold and empty.
Well, I was at church yesterday, and I can assure you it was neither cold nor empty.
Oh, really? A gin and tonic, and will you bring it over if you don't mind?
And I'll have a tomato juice, please, before you look after Mr. Elliot.
See, I never said out.
Oh, of course you did. And now Martin's in trouble.
If Gerald Lickley's got it in for Martin Platt, it's for some other reason. I never mentioned his name.
You should have kept your mouth shut.
Audrey, there's no one more discreet than me. What I said to Lickley were a word to the wise. He's not stupid. He'll mend his ways if they need mending.
And in the meantime, Martin will be out of a job again.
No, he's not. It'll all blow over.
Yeah, well, might do if I take some action.
What action are you thinking of?
Dunno yet. But when I do, I'll keep it to myself.
I wasn't cancelling the order. I was reducing it.
Playing a defensive game will get you nowhere.
Hey, this isn't a game. This is my bread and butter.
Yeah, well, all the more reason to fight.
How? If I start selling alcohol, I'll have the Rovers on me back. If I stock dry goods, I'll have to start looking for new suppliers.
You're letting her win.
Look at the size of this place. I've hardly got any storage. I have to cope with a limited range.
Yeah, well, do to her what she's doing to you.
No. No. If we start that game, we don't know where it'll lead.
Well, we know where this is leading, don't we? To a nice, big, empty cash register.
Oh, don't build it up, Sharon. She's just trying to make an impact.
Oh, she's making one. On you.
Oh, hey! Mike says you got some news.
I have, yeah.
I thought you'd know already.
No, he wouldn't tell me. He said I've got to find out for myself.
We think it's fab.
I think it's really lovely. Well, go on then. What is it?
Roy and I are engaged to be married.
You're engaged?
Yeah, look.
Oh, well, you don't know what's going to happen next in this bar.
Right, who ordered the red wine?
Oh, that's for me, Sal.
OK,
I'm
love.
getting out.
Right, OK, love.
Well, you're not going to congratulate her?
Yes, of course I am. I hope you're both very happy.
Oh, thanks, Alan.
Cheers, love.
Cheers.
What the hell are you playing at?
Oh, shut up.
Hey, it's a farce, is this? The pair of them are off their heads.
Just because you don't agree with it.
You lot think they bar me too, but it's only me that'll speak up.
Live and let live, Les. What harm are they doing you?
None! I'm having a good laugh.
Stop showing yourself up. Why can't you be half human for once, Les?
No, I won't. And I'm not stopping here either. I'm going home to my own house to have a drink in decent company.
You'll be lucky. There's no tin.
I'm not bothered.
Thank you, love. You're welcome. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, hi.
Ken, have you seen my mum today?
No, I'd rather keep my distance.
Oh, well, she'll come looking for you, don't worry.
Why? What have I done?
Oh, nothing. It's just that she's in a sulk and she'll need a shoulder to cry on.
Oh, I've been having words again, have you?
Definitely.
Well, what about this time?
Oh, you? What else? Anyway, I'm off to the Rovers for some peace and quiet with my lunch, because I won't get it at home.
Well, if I see her, I'll cut and run.
Yeah. Ta-da, love.
Bye.
There you go. Thanks. Rita ought to try being a hairdresser. Do you know what competition was then?
You all cut hair, don't you?
Yeah, there's nothing else we can cut.
You all stock the same shampoo and conditioner?
Yeah, we all colour and curl.
You all give pensioners cut-price perms?
Yeah, we all make a living.
Well, she should see it like that.
Oh, take no notice of her. She's ruled the roost long enough.
I'm not bothered what she says, but I could do without her watching me every move.
Just best to ignore her. Hey, pop into the Rovers after work. Take your mind off it.
Yeah, I will.
And bring your brother.
I'm sure he'll be there anyway. See ya.
I didn't imply you weren't talk of the disco. I said you took her home, that's all.
But what if I did? It's none of your business.
She's got a fine leg on her. A nice piece of shoulder, that and all.
Shut up, Uncle Fred.
There's now clever about sticking sex, Ashley. You need a woman with flesh on her bones.
Oh, will you give it a rest?
I'm family, Ashley. I'm supposed to take an interest.
I never forced my opinion of Maureen Holsworth on you.
Might have been better if you had, I see. Might have been better if you had.
What? I'm getting another drink.
All right, go on. Go and chat the wench up. And a scotch and three for me while you're there.
Why should I spend my money on you?
Because it were my money till I put in your pay packet. Be cheerful and generous-hearted, Ashley.
Were you drinking my wages?
Meanness is not an attractive trait, particularly with a young lass. Remember that.
She's making trouble, and she doesn't know when to stop.
You have to admit, she does have your best interests at heart.
No. She's got her own interests at heart. She doesn't care what me and Ken want.
I know, but you only have one mother.
Gail's been telling me about your good news, Roy.
She'd already heard.
Well, them factory girls can never keep a secret, can they?
Oh, we don't want to keep it a secret. We want to shout it from the rooftops.
Yes, of course you do.
Listen, I'm very happy for you.
Thank you.
Have you had any thoughts about a honeymoon, Roy?
No, I haven't, to tell you the truth.
Oh, well, people usually plan that well ahead.
Yeah, well, it would be the correct thing to do, wouldn't it? After the wedding.
Yes, it would.
Oh, I don't know, though. It mean leaving you on your own to run the cafe.
Oh, don't you worry about that. I can cope.
Are you sure?
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, well, you've given me something to think about. Thank you, Gail. Oh, I nearly forgot why I came over.
Oh?
Mrs. Roberts, I have a favour to ask.
Oh, do you want me to do your hair for the wedding?
No, thank you. No, I wondered if you'd be our guest of honour on Monday at the official opening of the new cafe.
Guest of honour?
Yeah, in your capacity as local councillor, not in your capacity as Gail's mother. It would lend the occasion some dignity.
Oh, right, I'd be delighted. Will the press be there?
Well, local press, yes.
You can wear one of your hats.
You can wear one of your pennies.
So he's pretty clever, Daniel Vic.
Well, he thinks he is.
What's he interested in?
Chasing women.
He's had a lot of girlfriends, then.
Dozens. But none of them have lasted.
And why do you think that is?
Maybe bored and rigid.
No, I can't imagine that.
He may be handsome to everyone else, but to me he's a pain in the neck. His baby photos were cute, though.
Oh!
Haven't you got brothers, Maxine?
No, I haven't.
Every girl should have one. Opens your eyes.
Does it?
No, yeah. Another white wine?
No, I've got these.
It was great the other night.
What was?
The disco. I really enjoyed it.
It was all right, I suppose.
I enjoyed it afterwards and all.
Did you? Look, about the other night, Ashley, it were only a snog.
Has she put a scotch in that glass yet?
No.
No, she won't either unless you give it to her.
Give him a scotch and a pint, please, Lorraine. Or whatever you want.
Wait for Vic?
No, I'm with Nita.
Oh, right. You make it obvious.
I make what obvious?
Well, you're after a brother now, are you?
You can talk. Anything with a pulse.
Well, she'll be here in a minute. Said we'd have a drink.
What's that to me?
Oh, sorry, yeah, you're in here drinking with his sister, aren't you?
2 glasses of white wine, please. Okay.
And 2 pints.
What's so funny?
She's as desperate as you are.
You think you know everything, don't you?
Well, I know when you and Vic get it together.
Oh, will you? How?
Well, we'll compare notes.
Not everyone's like you, Steve.
Oh, after you for your mind, is he?
He might.
Yeah, he might, yeah. It's always the first time.
Well, you don't call that my tea, do you?
Yep.
I could starve to death on twice that amount.
If you don't want it, I'll have it.
You can't give a man a scrap like that.
On what you gimme, you're eating like a king.
You're the one with the job.
Yeah, and I'm the one that pays the bills.
So you should. Your responsibility.
Les, I don't know what else I can say to you. The gas, the lecky, the rent, they all want paying. I can't go down to Fresco without but an hole in my pocket.
You've got a job.
You haven't.
No, but I will have once my name gets round.
Gets round where?
The pubs, the clubs. This could be the start of something big.
You're rubbish.
Oh, you give my career a chance.
Will you give my sanity a chance? 5 days a week, I go over that road to that factory. I put you and that tart next door to the back of my mind. I paint a smile on my face and I slave over a machine for 8 hours solid.
Well, count yourself lucky.
I don't. What are we gonna do?
I could be big time.
You are big time. You're a big time loser. And while I sit here watching you stuff in your face...
Oh, have a bit of faith, Janice.
I want a bit of money.
But it doesn't grow on trees.
And if it did, you wouldn't pluck it off. Too much effort.
Hey, I'll tell you what I'll do.
You're gonna get a job. That's what you're gonna do.
Too right I will. Just to please you. Just to make you happy. I'm gonna see Charlie West.
Oh, forget about Charlie West. You're gonna go and see the job centre. You're gonna get on your hands and knees and beg.
They can't get married.
Well, I know it's not legal.
Yeah, and so do they. So why are they bothering?
Because they love each other. And there's no reason why they should be treated differently to anybody else.
Well, they are different from everyone else.
I thought you'd understand.
Gail, they get my sympathy. But I don't want to see them bang their heads against a brick wall.
You didn't say that this morning.
Well, it's not up to me to burst that bubble, is it?
You're just like me, Mother. You congratulate Roy to his face and then you snigger behind his back.
I'm afraid that's what it's always going to be like.
Well, if people were more tolerant...
Gail. Is Hayley a woman, or isn't she?
Yes, of course she is.
She is. She's not a bloke with all the bits cut off.
Don't be coarse.
I'm not being coarse. I'm just telling you what some people think.
She's a woman because of what's in her head.
All right, it's got nothing to do with major surgery and hormone treatment.
I don't believe you, Martin.
Gail, they're my friends. I like them both.
Yeah, in that case, support them.
If they were to go to a registry office, they'd get thrown out. Most churches would show them the door as well, maybe all of them.
Well, they can have a blessing, like divorced couples.
Well, even a divorced couple are entitled to a civil ceremony, but Roy and Hayley aren't. All they're going to do is attract attention to themselves.
Well, I think they're doing the right thing. And I've told Roy I'll cover for him while he goes on honeymoon.
They can't go on honeymoon. All they can do is go on holiday.
Go on, you know you want to.
Pint, please, Lorraine.
No. Buy your own.
I'll set a pint, please.
Lorraine, serve the customer.
What?
A pint.
All right, I heard you the first time.
You did more than buy me a drink last night.
I don't have to fork out to the old pub, do I?
You're showing off to your mate, that's what you're doing.
It's like I told you, innit, mate? Women, they just can't keep away from me.
This one can.
She's trying to get her attention, Vic. I think she fancies you. Does she?
Well, at least I don't fancy myself.
Has your Lorraine got her eye on Steve MacDonald?
Why, should she have?
No. Compared to you, he's got now to offer a young girl.
It's a bit crowded, isn't it?
Shall we go home?
No, well, there's a couple of seats in that booth there.
Next to Nita Desai, I don't think so.
Oh, stop being so melodramatic.
I won't sit by her.
All right, then we'll stand in a corner.
Excuse me.
Do I have any choice?
Please yourself.
Why's everyone in here tonight, anyway?
I don't know.
I do. This is the result of competition, Mrs. Sullivan. I sell wine and spirits. The Rovers sell wine and spirits. Plenty of room for us all.
Oh, really? Come on, there's a couple of chairs here.
I think that was the sound of a battle line being drawn up.
Not quite.
Very quite.
Let's go somewhere else.
Well, I'm happy here, mate.
So am I.
I meant me and Steve. You can stay in Rovers with Lorraine.
Sorry, did you say something?
Nothing you were meant to listen to.
God, she must have ears like a bat.
At least I don't look like one.
You what?
Leave him alone. Can't you see he's bored with you?
Bored with me? Oh, I like that. You were boring him for Britain at the disco. He couldn't wait to escape you.
What did you say?
You've lost it, you have. Get back in your
Don't you push me!
I'll do more than that!
Girls, please, not over me.
Hey, what are you playing at? It's her fault. Right, you out now.
Don't worry, I'm going. You don't have to drink here. Come on.
No. Good pub. Shame about the bar staff.
Bye.
Take your break. I'm all right. Lorraine, get in the back room. Natalie! Now!
Get your soap fix over on BritBox now with hundreds of specially selected episodes from Coronation Street, Crossroads, EastEnders, Emmerdale and more. Poirot is coming up next.